Check 1 2 check check check. I'm a little loud, a little hot because I just got off the air and I was talking.
How's that look now?
I think it's good.
You're
'cause
better at this than I am.
I can just talk like this. So yeah, it's good.
Okay. What were you about? What'd you get for dinner?
Dicks.
Really?
I went and stood outside for a few minutes
Wow.
because I drove by there. I was gonna get on the freeway at Division, and there was nobody there because it's so cold.
Right.
So I'm like, I'm just gonna pull up the Dicks. I mean, I only waited 5 minutes. It wasn't that bad.
Did you get a whammy or what'd you get?
Whammy, onion ring, salted caramel shake. And I ate 'em all
Salted caramel shake with
Yeah.
negative 5 degree weather.
That was crazy. I mean, you go up to the window and they've got the list of shake flavors, and you're like, I mean, it's Dicks. Also,
Dick's shakes are so good.
they're so good, and it's so caramely.
Yeah.
Like honestly,
I don't blame you.
if they're still open on the way back, because I just finished that shake outside, I'm like, I
Right.
may go get another shake on the way home.
hey, I'm not judging. They're good.
They're so good, man. They're so good. Plus, I hadn't been to Dick's in forever. So, like, it's that thing where it's like, having grown up in Spokane, you got to do it every once in a while.
Every once in a while. And they take cards now, which is the big
Yes.
thing. They finally take cards. So you can
Which
go.
was funny because I knew I had a $10 bill in my wallet, and I was like doing the math in my head and
Trying to add everything up, and then you
then
see
it
the
was-
Visa logo.
and it was like 10:51, and then I realized, oh, there's a card machine there. Thank goodness, I didn't want to take away
They
onion rings
started
or
that
something.
at the beginning of 2020.
Really?
Thank goodness, because they needed it during the pandemic.
Oh yeah, no kidding. Could you
I'm glad
imagine?
they had that set up ahead of time.
Wow.
Okay, you ready for this, you think?
Yeah, let's right. Were we just practicing there? I thought it was like
Yeah,
good open.
I mean, it's recording, so we'll see, but I didn't want to just jump right in, you know? Bros Knows, episode 56.
You always forget. I've only been on with you twice.
And it's supposed to be 66. So let's just go Bros Knows, playlist edition with my man TC. So if you
Hello.
remember,
Wow. I didn't realize you had a monitor for.
Yeah, you can see yourself there. I figured you would like that.
I do like that.
I know you. I know what to set up for my man.
I like
And
it.
So last time we did this, it was virtual.
Yes.
The state's opening back up a little bit, so we can do this from a distance now. It's kind of nice.
I did ask Brandon that. Hey, I'm coming out, but make sure
So we got it stretched
good.
out a little bit. We're good to go. I think
Yep.
this is a good distance right here.
I think so too.
And last time we did this, we did heartbreak songs, which is our wheelhouse. Like the reason I asked you, I was like, TC, this is what we both do. We both love heartbreak songs. Can
Love a
we make
good
a top
heartbreak
10?
song.
How many songs did you think of afterwards that you're like, oh my gosh, I missed that?
Well, on the last podcast, you gave me one of your top ones on your list. I think it was your number one was Trent Harmon, right? Was that your number one?
Yeah, that was my number 1 or 2. Yeah, it was up
And
there.
I missed that one, and that's one of my favorites.
I
of all
thought
time.
about Paint Me a Birmingham. Should have been in my top 10
ooh, because that song just, pardon the pun, paints a picture of heartbreak.
every time.
You know.
I love that song. And there was a one that just came out there like that might have made my list. And so these are tough because as soon as we're done, you start thinking
Yeah.
about songs that you should have had in there.
Well, yeah, because I texted you. There was a song that came out last week, and I'm like, this is going in my top 10. If we do this again, this is my top 10. It's the Matt Stell new one. And
Exactly. And so we wanted to do it again, but this time with Valentine's Day on Sunday. This will probably be out tomorrow afternoon. So Saturday afternoon, this will
Okay.
be out.
All
I
right.
might do the audio tonight, but video is going to take a lot longer. Saturday afternoon, this will be out. We wanted to do love songs, but then we're like, no, that's way too generic.
It's too generic for Valentine's Day.
Too generic. And so we're like, well, what fits us? And what fits us, TC?
Love songs that have pickup lines.
Because we don't have love to sing about.
No, it's okay.
Yeah,
I like to call myself contently single.
Exactly. There we go. I like
Looking
it.
on myself.
So we thought about it. Because Sean was like, how about the best songs for single people about love? We're like, what does that even mean?
Right.
Like, what song
Like-
is that?
Like, oh, you know what? There are a few songs like that. That could be that's a different topic. I just thought of a song that popped in my head, so write that down. Maybe that's
Give me one. Give me one.
Brian White, Someone Else's Star.
Okay. So see, Brian White is going to make all your lists maybe.
Yep, and there's a Travis Tritt song about that.
Okay. Well, we're going to save that one for the
there's
future.
2 songs for that list.
But
already.
I like this a lot. I like this format, and I want to keep doing this with you.
You're gonna learn a lot about me tonight.
I'm
if you
excited
listen.
for it.
So-
I think that you put a lot more effort into your list than I did, and I'm nervous for it because now I'm going to be embarrassed.
Well,
My-
some of my songs are like, yeah, duh, that's a pickup song.
Yeah, so I have a couple like that too. My list is kind of weird though. There's some that you wouldn't think of it, or some that maybe it's a little bit of a stretch by me, but I liked it a lot and I wanted it in there.
Perfect. I was the same way, so this will be fun.
Okay,
Who's
so
gonna start?
I'll start.
You start because I started last time, right? No, you.
No, I like when you go last.
Okay.
I like when you go last, so I'll start again.
I gotta flip through my notes.
My first one.
Are we going 10-1 still? Is that how we're doing, or are we just going to do a list of 10 compilation songs?
I think 10-1. What do you think?
Let's go 10 to 1 because I ranked mine.
Okay, as long as you have yours ranked, then I'm good with that. Okay. So my first one is as stereotypical to the topic as it gets. It's "Does It Hurt" by Cole Swindell. It's not a single. It was an album cut, kind of. It was off one of those EPs that he did.
Not familiar with it.
So he did a few EPs that was like side A, side B, like those types of things.
Yep.
And it's literally a song that says every pickup line you can think of. Are you the only 10 I sees in there? Did it hurt?
Is it really?
Yes. It has every pickup line you can imagine in it. I'll just read the first like stanza.
Okay.
Seen you walking about 9:45, even the jukebox staring at you. Wondering what you want to hear. Every bar stool saying, honey, over here. Every fella trying to every fella trying to buy you a beer. That denim, how'd you get him on? Back pocket cell phone, wish I had my number in it. Then again, I could give you a call. We could talk if I could find the words. But first, tell me, does it hurt? Every time you walk in a room, does it feel like work keeping them country boys off of you?
Oh, my God.
Are you tired of running through my mind? Poor boy telling me, does it hurt? Looking that good. It just goes on and lists every pickup line you can imagine.
That's the pickup song of pickup songs.
It is. It's so cheesy, but it's fun. It's an upbeat, fun song.
I like cheesy pickup songs that you know what it's for.
And I was like, yeah, exactly. It's very direct. It's not hiding it at all. And I was like, well, if we're going to do this list, it has to be on there somewhere. So I started off with that one.
I like it. I like it a lot. I'll have to listen to it. I'm not familiar with it. Okay, my number 10 song, another pretty much the title straightforward says that it's a pickup song.
Okay.
Billy Currington, Hey Girl.
Okay.
Hey Girl.
I got nervous when you said Billy Currington.
No, Billy Currington, Hey Girl. I know you don't know me, but I can't leave here lonely. Knowing I didn't even try to make you mine. You might think I'm crazy, girl, but who could blame me? You're looking so fine. Got me all tongue-tied. And the only line I can think to say is, hey, girl. Oh, yeah, hey, girl.
That's a great one.
Come on, he can't think of a line, so he uses the line. He uses the line, I can't think of a line, so hey, girl. I mean, it's pretty genius if you think about it.
It is genius, and I have a Billy Currington song coming up.
You do?
Not right away, but I do have one in here somewhere. Okay. So that's why I got nervous. And I felt like with this topic, we might have more songs that we agree on. I'm worried about my number 9, actually.
There might be a couple we agree on. Because we kind of have the same taste in music, so whenever we do one of these lists, there might be some
especially
repeats.
if I start going back a little bit.
Okay.
Because I get nervous when I go back that there's a better chance TC has these, especially like looking at your last list.
Oh, yeah.
And my next song, see, this is why I almost asked for your list ahead of time, because I was like, I want to avoid them if I have them.
I don't like doing the list ahead of time, though, because I
know
like to
that's
know,
why
like,
I didn't
off
ask.
the top.
I didn't ask. I knew that. But my number 9 song is George Strait. Is it on your list?
The ultimate pickup song is basically the whole song is a pickup line.
Should I wait then?
Should you wait? I'll tell you.
Is it this one?
It's on my list. It's ranked higher, though.
Okay, so I'll wait then. I'll go past that one. How about I just do my Billy Currington song right now?
Do your Billy Currington song. We'll come back to that one. Let me see
Okay.
where I've got that George Strait song.
Because I have a couple extra songs that I had in the wheelhouse that I could put in there. But my Billy Currington song was Good Directions.
Okay, I like that because it's a sly little pickup.
It's like, hey, you gotta stop in and ask Miss Bell for some of her sweet tea. Then a left will take you to the interstate, but a right will bring you right back here to me.
Yeah, it's pretty.
And what does she end up doing?
She takes a right.
If only we could get that to happen, right?
I like it. I like it a lot. I can't wait to talk about the George Strait song either. So, all right, my number 9, Parmalee.
Oh.
Close Your Eyes. Are you familiar with it?
Oh, I'm familiar with them. I love Parmalee. Are you kidding me?
Really, the line is
Can you give your Parmalee story? Is that allowed?
I mean, I can.
I'd love it.
I mean, literally, they were in town. This was 2019 summer. Just long story short, they were playing a private show. Their manager, who I'm a friend of, texted me and said, hey, we're in town. What are you doing? And it was also the night of a Coyote Country cruise.
In Coeur d'Alene, they were playing their private show, too.
So I met him downtown Coeur d'Alene afterwards. Long story short, within the first 5 minutes, a round of shots came out, a tray full of shots. And the next day, I got dropped off at home. And that's pretty much between that point and that point.
How did you get dropped off at home, though? I feel like you undersold that.
They were leaving town early to get to their next show, and they just dropped me off on their bus on the way out of town.
They just dropped you off on their tour bus. They went out of their way to drop you off on their tour bus on the way out of town.
6:30.
That's such a cool story. How do you leave that part out of it?
I don't know. I mean, it was just like one of those wild nights. Like I think I had a ride home from the cruise because you're on the cruise, you're drinking, and I just told that person, I'll figure it out.
You texted me and said, hey, get here because Parmalee's here.
Uh-huh.
And I told my ride, I was like, I need to go back to Coeur d'Alene. And they're like, no. And then,
Dude.
because we were already like on the freeway, but it was like traffic was stopped. I was like, okay, I'm just going to get out and walk there because it was directly after Coyote Country Cruise.
It was right after.
And so I was like, I can walk there. That's no problem.
And you didn't, did you?
I did not.
Oh, man, we had such a great time.
Oh, I wish. I love them so much.
They're going to come back. They're going to come back. We'll get them back.
They're just so underrated.
They are. And they've got a top 5 hit now all of a sudden with Blanco Brown. So that's great.
Great song. Is he doing better?
Yeah, he's doing great.
Okay, good.
He's writing again, I guess.
Okay, good. Yeah. Because he got in that bad accident.
Bad accident. So, yeah. So there you go. Parmalee, Close Your Eyes. I had to put him on the list. I love that song.
And don't forget, we're going to make a playlist, an actual playlist on Spotify and Apple with these songs. And people loved it last time. We got a lot of good feedback about the Heartbreak ones.
Go listen to the playlist.
Which I don't think most people that were telling me it liked Heartbreak songs as much as we did. So I'm excited to see what they think about these ones where it's a little bit happier.
I mean, it's a little happier. They're pickup songs. If you're single on Valentine's Day weekend, this is the playlist for you, I believe.
Yeah, and this one's a little bit of a stretch on the pickup line thing, but I couldn't leave her out. It's my girl. It's Kelsey Ballerini.
Okay.
And I picked dibs. And I just put the line, well, they can all back off because I know what I want. And while I got your attention, and then she goes into the chorus of calling dibs on the guy. And I mean, if a girl said that to you, that's a pickup line and a half. Like,
totally.
That would work no matter what.
I'd be like, okay, yes, you got dibs.
Exactly. So
Like,
that's why I
seriously,
felt like I could count it in there. I was
no,
like,
I think it counts. It's a great line.
it's a great line. It's a great song. And it's just excited. You don't get many. I was trying to find more women songs that fit into this category, and it was harder. But I liked this one a lot, and I had to include Kelsey because we all know I love Kelsey.
You do love Kelsey Ballerini.
I love her a lot.
Who is about to have the #1 song, I believe, after this week.
Hole in the Bottle, right?
Yep, absolutely.
That song's so great.
So yeah, she's awesome. That's a great song.
It is. It's old school Kelsey. It's the first one when she played the Next from Nashville stage at Watershed.
That was how many years ago?
Had to be like 2015 or 16.
Right, 5-6 years ago, maybe.
Right. It had to be a long time ago.
Man, where does the time go? Seriously. All right. What's my next number? I lose track. Number 8?
8.
Number 8. Had to put this on there. Thomas Rhett, Get Me Some of That.
I almost had that one.
I mean, because it's just the whole song's a pickup line.
I almost had it goes like this, but go
Okay,
ahead.
That's fair. Basically, the whole song's a pickup line. I mean, you're shaking that moneymaker like a heartbreaker, like your college major was twisting and tearing up Friday nights. You know, girl, I got to get me some of that. Like, come on. I mean, it probably would not work as a pickup line unless you're Thomas Rhett.
if you're Thomas Rhett or somebody equivalent, that works. Everything works at that point.
Everything works at that point. But I mean, the whole song is all about the focus of picking up this girl.
That is what Thomas Rhett used to be. That
right.
Like that used to be his songs, and then he's so different now.
Yeah.
It's cool to watch him like get older with that stuff.
Yeah, he's just a little more mature. Got the family.
He's got a whole family now too.
Yeah.
But man, that song's fun. If he still sings that at Watershed, it still goes crazy.
Absolutely, all of his songs.
Everything he does.
All right, what's your next one?
Okay, so I have this guy on my list twice actually,
Okay.
and I was debating if I should keep it in or not because of it. But John Michael Montgomery, but sold.
Sold?
At the
I
Grundy
thought you were
County
going to go.
auction.
I thought you were going to go in a different direction with it.
It'll come back up later.
Okay, all right.
But can you imagine you're at an auction and you just yell above the crowd about the woman? You're like, how's it go? It goes,
I'm sold to the
she's an
lady.
8, she's a 9, she's a 10. I know. She's got ruby red lips, blonde hair, blue eyes. If you're yelling that out at an auction, that's a very confident move
It's
for
very
a pickup line.
confident, a little creepy.
Maybe a little bit. a lot of pickup lines border
Cross that
though.
line.
It's
I
like,
know.
is it creepy or is it cute? You know, it's a tough call with those.
So, if you were ever at an auction, would you do that?
Would I do that? You know the confidence level I have in that type of stuff. No, I would never do that. Are you kidding me?
I probably wouldn't either. Maybe after a couple of
We would
drinks.
encourage each other to do it.
I know, I'd be like, come on,
and none
Brandon,
of us
go.
would ever do it.
That's what would happen. That's what would happen. We'd be like, just do it. Just do it.
How much confidence would it have to yell your pickup line in front of a whole crowd? It'd have to be the ultimate.
Oh man,
But
I feel a dare coming on.
Oh, we're going to be at some auctions this year.
We probably will be.
We'll be at a couple auctions this
Yes,
year. It
we
could
will.
happen.
Okay.
We'll have to figure out a competition. Maybe we'll have people vote on all our playlists leading up to October.
Yes.
And then at that auction, it has to happen from one
something
of us.
has to happen. Not
the
this whole
vote.
thing, but some kind of dare.
Something similar, right? I
You
can
know
see
what
it.
we'll
So
do?
from now on, we're going to ask people who's the winner.
What we'll do is we'll take it, if you're okay with this, we'll take it the next step. So, like, you encourage us, and then what we can do is you can vote and make a donation. And then, like, if someone loses or raises the most money, like, they could make the other person do it too. Like, for instance, like, if you're voting for Brandon songs, you're raising money for Brandon
Okay.
to get me to do it. You know what I mean? Does that make sense?
We need to
Well,
workshop this because we have
I
till
know.
October the auction that I know we'll both be at.
We can work it out somehow, but there's a way to do that, right?
Yeah, there is.
We'll figure it out. Anyway.
Okay, I like it. No, I like it. I'm excited for it.
Oh, great. Now it's on. Now it's here.
Now it's real. It's on the video.
It's on the video. Everybody sees it, and we'll see if that happens.
It will.
All right. What's yours? Is that your,
That's you. That's
oh,
you.
it's
I just
me?
did sold.
Okay, you did. Lee Bryce, one of them girls.
Oh,
I mean, it's a fairly new one,
I didn't
but
think of that
the
one.
lines are great in it. Ain't you one of them girls? Ask you to dance, you say no, just to see how far I'll go. Your song comes on, and your eyes close. That's when I know. Yeah, are you one of them girls? Like,
That's a good one.
I mean,
Did you like that song a lot, or did Kevin like that song?
Kevin loved that song.
Okay.
I like that song a lot. I mean, you're one of them girls that ain't trying to meet nobody. You're just here for the party. If I'm wrong, then stop me. Yeah, you know, it's just the whole line is about you're talking to this girl, and you're like, okay, you're putting on kind of a little bit of an act. I know you're one of them girls, but you can sit here and act like you don't want me to talk to you, you know. But I don't know if that'll ever work. That's a little creepy too. But you know,
Like we said, there's such a thin line, and a lot of times the thin line is determined by if the girl likes the guy or not.
this is true.
Like it doesn't. Like it's not necessarily the line that does it. It's the girl that determines if the line's creepy or not based on the guy.
And I think Lee Bryce in this song is like, I can tell you like me. Like you can tell she
Yeah.
likes him. And so he's just trying to get it out.
Again, these take a lot of confidence that we do not have all the time.
Hey, it's Valentine's Day weekend and we're doing this.
Okay. Oh, but we're making a good playlist for other people
We
for
are, we
Valentine's
are.
Day weekend, you know, especially because they can go out in restaurants tomorrow night.
I will. They can. That's true.
That's awesome.
Sunday. Yep. All right. I got to go through my list here. So you're
Okay. My next one up is House Party by Sam Hunt. One specific line.
okay. I do like that song as a pickup song because you're working on one person in particular.
Especially in our current situation too. But
True.
then there's the line where he goes, "Hey, what's your name? You know, smoke follows beauty, baby."
Smoke
Like
ball,
a
yes.
classic pickup line. But you have Sam Hunt delivering it, and it becomes that much better.
Well, yeah, it's Sam Hunt delivering. it.
Exactly.
He's the guy that can deliver that line. Yes.
Sam Hunt delivers it. It works a lot better than if Brandon Rose delivers it.
Or TC.
Exactly. TC, do you think that more people? Because I watch you do an Instagram live every Thursday.
Yes.
And yesterday it was with
Carolyn Miller, new artist.
new artist Carolyn Miller.
Yep.
And you guys hadn't met before, so she called you Timmy
Yes.
because that's your new name on social
It's
media.
the name on social media. So she referred to me as Timmy. That's how she knows me.
Do we like that?
I don't know yet.
Okay.
And because of that, I don't know if I'll use that on social media much longer, only because of that, because I really prefer TC. And here
Does-
was kind of my fault because I didn't tell her I go by TC. And
Your handle says Timmy Cocktails, but your name still says TC, right?
correct, yes. But she was I had never met her before. She actually reached out to me to come on, and I'm like, sure,
Right.
you know. So
Man, I would hate to see you lose the Timmy Cocktails handle. I love the Timmy Cocktails handle.
well, it's
a
kind of
lot.
my fault for not setting that up ahead of time. Just hey,
Well,
by the
see,
way,
and I as soon as she said it, I was like, oh, that's kind of strange
yeah,
because everybody calls you TC. Some people, I'll call you Cotter a lot,
yeah,
and like your family and close friends will call you other things too. But
Right.
everybody calls you TC,
yes.
and so it was strange when she came in and said Timmy. I wonder if everyone was like, wait, that was weird.
yeah. Well, when she first said that, I didn't want to correct her during the live.
No, not at all. She didn't know any
So-
better, and that's what your handle is. So it made sense.
Yeah, so you know, she just didn't know because if I go by Timmy Cocktails, she may assume that's what people call me. So
Right.
she was really cool.
Plus, the name
She was
Timmy
great.
Cocktails is so great that why wouldn't you go by it? You know,
I mean, it is kind of cool, huh?
it is. It's the best, and I don't feel like you drink as much anymore.
You know what?
You've been laying back a lot.
I mean, well, things are going to open up soon, though. So,
We'll see. That's true.
what number are we on? Because I can't find where my list.
5, I think.
Are we on 5? Is it your turn?
Well, I don't know because
Yes, because Parmalee was number 6, right?
it's
No,
after Parmalee for you. But here's the thing: we've messed up my list, so I'm
messed up my
I'm
list
just kind of
completely,
throwing
too.
out songs at this point.
I went out of order, so I'll have to figure out what songs I haven't talked about.
What's after Parmalee on yours?
Well, I got Thomas Rhett and Parmalee backwards, so Parmalee should have been ranked higher than Thomas Rhett. So now I know
you
where I'm
did
at.
Thomas Rhett though. So
Yeah.
what's after that?
My Ryan Hurd song,
Oh, okay. I'm excited. What is it?
only because it's about a situation. It's to a T.
Okay, I thought about that. Hold on, but don't say it yet. But it felt like it was not a pickup line. It felt like you've already got her.
You have her, but it's also like kind of literally like I feel like maybe it's the first time you're hanging out alone.
Yeah.
You know,
I mean, it's good.
get the wine, got the T-shirt.
Because you know how I feel about Ryan Hurd. So I looked at his list of songs and I was like, how can I stretch one of these to make it work? And if I was, it was going to be to a T.
I mean, it's really, it's just you and me, girl. Just let your guard down. I see right through you. You know, it's really romantic pickup line is what it is.
It
sets a scene.
Yep, you're already in the relationship if that's the point too.
Yeah. So, and sometimes, you know what? When you're in a relationship, I would know.
You still got to have some romance.
You got to have a little romance.
Right.
Gotta lay on the lines a little bit.
We wouldn't necessarily know.
No, I was gonna say. I mean, congratulations to Ryan.
Ryan and Marin,
I know.
their first duet today.
Yeah, I know it's really good
It was
too.
really, really
It was
good. I
really
was
good.
excited for it.
I know, me too.
Okay, this one kind of fits it's like in between a pickup line and we're at the song you just had. It's You Shouldn't Kiss Me Like This by Toby Keith.
I get it. I get why that's it. I mean, it's like because it's a friend, but
Right. But then if you say that line to her and she does like you, it's going to work every time. If you say you shouldn't kiss me like this unless you mean it like that,
but what happens if it doesn't work? Well, then she shouldn't.
it's the
kiss
same
me.
as every
I know,
pickup
that's
line,
true.
then it sucks. Then everything just sucks and you're just like, wow, I now I know I don't do that. I don't stand up at auctions and scream out to people.
You want to? At the end of this, I'll tell you my favorite pickup line
Okay.
that I use frequently.
I can't
That
wait.
never works.
I cannot wait.
Okay, that's
That you
that's what we call a
like,
tease.
you go to Nashville North and you use this line.
It's worked a couple times.
I am so excited for it. Do you want to give this out to the public though?
It's been used by many a people before.
Okay. I can't wait.
Okay. It's pretty simple. I'll tell you. in a
Wait,
bit.
we're gonna get through the songs first.
I
right?
know.
Okay.
Yes, I'm teasing.
It's probably in Cole Swindell's song. Does it hurt?
I mean, I'm sure it's been in a song. I don't know if it was in Cole Swindell's song.
Okay.
Okay. Where are we at? Number 4? You up?
Sure. Me up.
You up or am I up? I
I
lost
just said
track.
a Toby Keith song, so I don't know
Okay.
anymore.
Well, this is the George Strait song that we both have on our list.
Are we on number 4 already?
Yeah.
I feel like I'm
Right?
so out of.
I know. I'm
whack.
all backwards. We'll go through the checklist again and make sure
We
we
might
didn't
just
miss
have
any.
more than 10 songs too. It might be what
Yeah.
happens. Go ahead. Okay.
But it's both on our list. We'll say it at the same time. George Strait,
the
The
chair.
Chair.
Yep.
I mean, that whole song is about he approaches her and says, "Excuse me, I think you've got my chair." And then by the end, it's like, well, I'm sorry, it wasn't my chair after all.
Oh, just kidding. That wasn't my chair. I just needed a reason to talk to you.
Genius.
I tweeted about this song recently because it came up and I was like, would that work in these days? Or would she be like, I didn't see your name on it? Because girls wouldn't be as receptive to that. They would be like, excuse me?
Again, if George Strait says, "Excuse me, I think you've got my chair,"
That's true.
George Strait wins. If it's a recut by somebody more current, again, they get it, right?
That's true.
I don't know. Maybe we try
John
that one.
Party should recut that one actually too.
He'd be great at that song.
He's good at any George Strait song he's good at.
Yeah, and maybe that's one of our dares.
So how about we dare each other at the end of this?
Okay.
We pick one
One line
line and we have to use it on March 25th
at the Nashville
at
North.
the Nashville North show.
Okay.
How about that? You in for that?
Sure.
Okay, I'm in. That's my favorite part of this. We each pick one line at the end for the other person to use on March 25th when we're in person for the first time.
Okay. All right.
My next song, and I don't know what number we're at, so I'm just gonna skip. I'm just gonna go number 4 because I don't know.
I don't know where we're at either. I think I missed one, but we'll double check our list when we're done.
Little
How's
Chris Young, Lonely Eyes. The line where he says, "From the little bit I've seen, they're the perfect shade of green."
Ooh, that's
love-
a great song.
I'll like get to that line and I'll be like, okay, I need to restart the song one more time so I can listen to that line again because it's my favorite line and it's early in the song.
Yes.
But I love that line and it feels like it's a good one.
I'm sure it's probably worked for Chris before. And that's probably why he wrote it,
It's a good one.
right?
You can maybe pick that one to be my line at Nashville North, and I won't be able to see their eye color because it's so dark.
Actually, I'm going to wait until
just gonna
the
take-
playlist is posted. I'm going to listen to every song. I'm going to find the line.
Okay. It could come out of the Cole Swindell song too, and we're
I mean, I'm not going to.
it's just the ultimate cheese balls
no.
line.
No. Well, maybe.
But I love Chris. I love that Chris Young song. He was another one that got canceled early last year, and it was sad. We're coming up on a 1 year anniversary of all these
Oh
things.
man, that was supposed to be like last
It
May.
was like, yeah, it was early May.
Oh man, you're depressing me.
Well, we're starting to come back
Starting to come back.
slowly but surely. Yep.
Just would. All right, number 3, because he's so smooth when he sings it, and I just love this song. And he paints a picture when like he's approaching the girl in the song. Keith Urban.
Is it Blue Ain't Your Color?
Yes.
Yes!
Blue Ain't Your Color. Yes.
I didn't have it, but I was so close to having it.
Man.
See, we're on the same wavelength with these.
Yeah,
Does that mean these
totally.
aren't good pickup lines because they're not working for us?
Probably not good pickup lines for us, but if you're Keith Urban and
What?
you go, tell you if I were a painter, I wouldn't change it. I just paint you bright, baby.
Oh, Keith. That works.
Yeah.
That's how you get movie star wives.
That's how you get them. I mean, think about it. You see a sad girl and you go, blue ain't your color, baby. Like,
That's 100%
I mean-
guaranteed.
either she says get lost or she melts. One of the two.
Okay. My next song will not surprise you at all
Okay.
because I try and fit it into just everyday life as much as possible. So
Okay.
maybe it's a stretch. I don't think it's a stretch though. Kind of the same thing that you just said. It's for like if there's this girl that's sad about something.
Okay. I'm curious.
Emerson Drive, Fall Into Me.
Ooh, I've not heard that for a while. In a while. What are a couple of lyrics like?
I just picked the baby can't you see that he's not me, and then it goes into it like gets really excited and goes into the I've been waiting. Yeah, you know what I
Fall
mean?
Into Me, yeah.
Yeah, it goes into the huge chorus right there, and it's
It's a great song too.
a song that should have been number one and never was.
It was never number 1.
No, it got to 3. I
Oof.
look at it constantly. I think they should bring it back again.
Just re-release it, get it to number 1.
Taylor Swift style, right? It
Yeah, that Taylor Swift that she dropped last night.
was good.
Oh my gosh,
It makes me excited for everything else
I
that's
know.
coming.
So awesome that she's coming redoing that stuff.
It is.
All right, number 2. I want to see. I mean, how many of like?
I don't know how we got out of
I
order.
think I missed one song because we were out of order.
What
That
did
was
you
lower
miss?
on
Let's
my
just
list.
let's
Did I
look,
miss?
let's slowly look through your list and
Okay,
see
hang
what
on.
if you missed something.
Hang on, before we get to number
While
2,
you do it, I'm gonna do
I got that one.
I'm gonna do an honorable
one.
mention because I don't know how we got out of order,
Okay.
but we did. When I Think About Angels by Jamie O'Neill.
When I think about angels, I know
When
the
I
song.
think about rain, I think about singing. When I think about singing, it's a heavenly tune.
Dare you to sing that? in
And
a
it just
bar.
keeps going and going and going, you know?
Yes, I like it a lot. That's a great
like
song.
a
I haven't
chain-
heard that in forever.
Any song that like a chain reaction, that would work.
You went deep.
I love that song a lot.
That's a
I
great
did go
song.
deep though.
You went deep. I like it. I like it a lot. I miss Jimmy Allen. Make me want to.
I thought about that one.
I mean, because it's a great pickup song.
It is.
Probably lower on my list than where
That's
we're at right now.
That's
but
a great song when you're trying to like dance with somebody on like a Coyote Country cruise or something.
right.
Kevin plays that song and you're like, okay, this is my moment. This is my time.
Okay, dare number 2 for you. If cruises come back.
I hope they do. I'm not going to put you on the spot with that, but that's
I
one
know.
thing that I really hope does.
Fingers crossed.
Okay, number 2 then. What do we got?
I mean, again, he had to be on the list because he's like the king of lines. Sam Hunt, Take Your Time.
Okay.
I
Yeah.
mean, first of all, he talks so smooth during the song.
And people that say that's not country, the way he delivers those songs,
Ugh.
it's as
He's
good as it gets.
unbelievable.
Right.
I mean, I just want to take your time. I don't want to take, what was it? I don't want to take.
That's so smooth.
yeah. So,
I asked that and the girl's like, I don't have any time for you. I'm sorry.
sorry, goodbye.
Sorry, I don't have time for that right now.
Leave.
Leave. Oh, sorry, my watch. is
Time
dead,
for you to leave.
actually.
Take a little
Yeah.
time and leave.
That's a good song though. Okay, my number 2, Lauren Elena, Kane Brown, What Ifs.
Okay. What if it's our last first kiss? Or
What if our last first kiss? Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's the whole premise like It's kind of the same thing where you're like, the girl's not sure, but then you deliver this song. You say, well, what if this is our last first kiss? We won't know unless we try it.
That's pretty good. It's pretty smooth of Kane Brown to bring that up.
And it's good.
It's good. And it's a great song, too.
It's a great song, and it's upbeat, and I feel like these ones are much more upbeat than the last ones we did.
Yeah, and my number one song is really upbeat, and I'm sure it's a song you've never heard of.
Really?
It's an album cut, but when this song came out,
From what year?
like within the last 5 years.
We'll see. Okay.
Okay. Because I feel like when I listen to this song for the first time, I used to crank it a lot. And I feel like if I were to have a profile on an app, a lot of these lines would be in my bio.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
See, I was wondering. So, is that something you do? Because I've never really been on dating apps. Do you put?
I mean,
You
like
put
you put a
cheesy
little
things
you
in your
put a-
bio?
No, but like if I like describe your perfect girl, I mean not the perfect girl, but you know what I mean, the cheesy perfect girl.
Right.
Okay. The song's called A Little Bit of Both.
Okay.
Frankie Ballard. Do you know it?
I don't think I do.
It's off one of my favorite albums of the last 10 years, El Rio.
Yep.
And
Great
it's
album.
So good. Okay.
Huh.
You'll be churching with your mama on Sunday morning, trying to shake off Saturday night. Well, you're a little straight A and a little cray cray. Girl, you sound like you're my type. It's cheesy, but the way he delivers it.
Wait, one more time.
Okay, ready? You be churching with your mama on Sunday morning, trying to shake off Saturday night. Well, you're a little straight A and a little cray cray. Girl, you sound like you're just my type.
A little straight A, a little cray cray.
Yeah.
That does sound like our type.
Right?
Right.
Seriously, I want an intelligent, crazy girl.
Right.
That's what I want. So
Okay, so that song deserves number one then.
it's number one on my list because if you listen, I mean, I couldn't even like read the lyrically. It's a family show. Like it gets out there a little bit, but
Right.
I mean, we'll put. It's going to be on our playlist, so
Yeah,
listen to it.
they'll all be on our playlist. My number one song, I don't know how we got out of order. A lot of
I don't know.
A
We
lot
got-
of
yeah.
weirdness. I'm sure when we watch back, we'll be like, okay, that makes sense now. We just completely skipped a couple things.
Right.
My other John Michael Montgomery song, the line is, I know you've heard that worn out line about love at first sight. Well, I never knew those words were true till you walked in tonight.
Yep.
Be my baby tonight, John
Yep.
Michael Montgomery. Did he
Great.
just own the 90s?
Yes.
Was he just like picking up girls left and right everywhere?
Yes. No, I think he was married.
Oh,
to be
was
honest with
he?
you. I think so. Yeah.
He was just dropping these killer songs.
Just dropping killer songs, and
That's a line.
Man, when that song came out, you think songs move up the chart fast now? That thing was like, whoo, man. Huge.
It's just like oh man, I never knew love at first sight was real till you walked in. That's
That's a good line. It might be the line. Hey,
I
I've got
can't
all the
wait.
lyrics written down. I'm going to find you your
I can't
line.
wait to pick my lyric for TC.
We do have to give a shout out to the ultimate pickup song of all time because it's on everybody's list as pickup songs of all time, right?
Okay.
Bellamy Brothers.
Oh,
If
yeah.
I said you
Give
had
a
a
shout
beautiful,
out to it, you're right.
if I said you had a beautiful body, would you hold it against me? I mean, it wasn't on my list because but it's kind of a catchy song. But the line in the song that got me is, "If I swore you were an angel, would you treat me like the devil tonight?"
See, what year was that song?
I don't know, 70 something. I think. I don't know. I
Okay,
think
so
I remember.
I don't know that I ever really got much of it, you know.
One of my first job in country radio.
But
was
I know the lyric just from I didn't know it was a country song.
It's a country song, yeah. My first job in country radio was at a classic country station, so I played it a lot because it was like a classic country song.
Okay.
So,
Now I'm gonna read you one more lyric, and you
Okay.
tell me if this belongs on the list. Okay.
all right, let's go.
Don't get me wrong, it's pretty cool to be on TV, so all the folks back home can see me, and that I'm living it out. All the things I used to dream about. Yeah, it's pretty great. Playing on a stage, proud because there ain't an empty seat in the place. But girl, ever since I met you, I've got a whole new perspective. If I'm going to be famous for something, I want to be famous for loving you. If you hey, I know you think Mason Ramsey isn't good because he's 15.
I mean, it's a good song.
But if you drop the line, if I'm going to be famous for something, I want to be famous for loving you. That's not bad.
It's a pretty good line. Since you like that line so much, I think that's the line I'm going to pick for
Oh,
the Dare
no.
song.
We're going to let you look at it some more.
Okay, I'll look
We're going to let you go back to the list
right.
and look at it a little bit more.
You want to know my favorite pickup line now?
Yes, I do.
Want to do a shot?
He uses that on me, too. Is that a problem? I don't know how many times he's used that on me.
You know what? Look, a little bit of cray, a little bit of intelligent. If they say, yes, I'll do a shot, you kind of know where you stand right away.
Yeah, you do.
Kind of know where they're coming from. So you kind of want that person that'll do a shot with you to begin with. So you get that criteria right out of the way.
I think a lot of people enjoy doing shots with you, though.
They do.
They do.
They do.
It's a fan favorite.
Open up, please, soon.
It's coming. It's
It's
here.
coming, yes. Okay.
Is there anything else? Is there any other songs you wanted to mention? Is there
can't think of
anything else
any.
you want
I
to
mean,
talk about?
I'm sure that, I don't know, this is fun. I'm probably going to listen back to this and be embarrassed, but
We both will. That's
know,
I
but,
actually I don't listen back. Do you listen back?
no, I didn't listen back last time. I started to, and I'm like, I can't.
I
Because
can't do
get
it.
a
But we
little,
got a ton of good feedback.
started blushing a little bit. We
People
did.
loved it.
Yes. So, yeah. Okay, there you go. So if you see me standing by the bar, don't be afraid to
Listen,
approach
this
me.
is the challenge, ladies. Ask him first. Hey, do you want to take a shot?
Oh, yes.
Ladies, do that. Even if we're not quite to the going out part yet, slide in his DMs. Say, do you want to take a shot when we can?
Do it. Same deal for Brandon.
TC, thanks for coming out. I appreciate it.
Yeah, this was fun. I love doing this. I can't wait for the next list. I love
Everyone,
this.
let us know what songs we missed. If you're on YouTube, leave it in the comments. Otherwise, tweet us at Timmy Cocktails, at Brandon A. Rose. Or if you want to slide in his DMs, at Timmy Cocktails on Instagram, too. And let us know what you want for the next playlist, actually. Help give us some good ideas for it. So thanks for checking it out, and we'll see you soon.
Yep. See you soon. Thank you. Want to do a shot?